Good morning class. Today we will start new chapter 3rd, that is electrochemistry. Okay. Earlier we have discussed about solution, about haloalkanes and haloarenes, then chemical kinetics, then surface chemistry, and now this is the new topic, that is electrochemistry. So let's start. Students, firstly let us see what are the topics which we have to learn, or from this chapter what you will learn after having this chapter. Okay, so here in this chapter we will discuss about electrochemistry, that is what is electrochemistry, then about the electrochemical cells, then about electrolytic cells, then we will discuss about electrode potential, then electrochemical series, then we will discuss about Nernst equation for electrode reaction, then we will discuss about Nernst equation for general electrochemical reaction, then we will discuss about the electrochemical cell and Gibbs energy of reaction, then we will discuss about conductance of electrolytic solution, then we will discuss about molar conductivity, which is represented at this like this. Okay, then we will discuss about equivalent conductivity. Okay, then we will discuss about the variation of G, molar conductivity and equivalent conductivity with dilution, that what happened when dilution is raised or decreased to these terms. Then we will discuss about Kohler's law of independent migration of ions. Then we will discuss about electrolysis, which we have also earlier studied in lower classes like 10th, like 11th. Then we will discuss about Faraday's first and second law of electrolysis. Then we will discuss about the product of electrolysis. Then we will discuss about some commercial cells, and our last topic will be corrosion, which we have earlier studied, that what is corrosion and what are the prevention to protect the metals from corrosion. Okay, so now students, let's start. So as our topic is electrochemistry, our chapter is electrochemistry, so we firstly have to know what is electrochemistry. So students, electrochemistry is simply the branch of chemistry in which we study about interconversion of electrical energy into chemical and chemical energy into electrical. So it is simply the study of these interconversion. That's why it is called as electrochemistry. Okay, what it is called? It is called as electrochemistry. Okay, so for this we have to firstly know some relevant terms which will be used in this chapter. So as we are discussing about the interconversion of energies, so for that we have to know about the electrochemical cells. What is the electrochemical cells? So electrochemical cell are the cells which is used to convert chemical energy into electrical and electrical energy into chemical. That is, to convert these energies we need some cells, so that is the electrochemical cell. Okay, now we should know about the galvanic cell. Okay, what type of energy is converted here? So here what happens, the electrochemical cell in which chemical energy is transformed into electrical energy. Here what happens, the chemical energy is transformed into electrical energy, and these type of cells are called galvanic cell or voltaic cell. Okay, you can see the example of like Daniell cell. So here what you have to basically remember is that the electrode signs. Okay, so for electrochemical cell what happened, anode is taken as negative pole and here oxidation takes place, cathode is taken at positive pole and here reduction takes place. Okay, and what about electron flow? So electron flow from negative to positive electrode, that is from anode to cathode. The electron flow take from anode to cathode. And what about the current flow? So current will flow from positive to negative electrode. Okay, you can clearly understood this letter. Just assume, suppose this is a cell, here are the two electrodes. Okay, so simply let me change the color. Simply what we have to assume, we have to assume that anode will be, suppose this is the anode, so it will be the negative pole and cathode will be the positive pole. Okay, and about the electron flow, so simply electron will flow from here to here. Okay, electron will flow from here and current will flow in this direction. Okay, current, you can say this, so current will flow from this direction. So this signs you have to remember. This is the electrode sign for you can say galvanic cell or voltaic cell. Now students, let's talk about the electrolytic cell, the very second type of cell. What happens here? The electrochemical cell in which electrical energy is transformed into chemical energy. Here what happened? The electrical energy is transformed into chemical energy, okay, and that's why it is called as electrolytic cell, because electrical energy is converting into chemical energy. For this, electrode signs are just reverse. You can see the flow of electron is not reverse, but electrode size, that is simply you can understood that poles are reversed, okay. Anode is assumed as positive pole, but then also oxidation will take place at anode, and cathode will assume at negative pole, but reduction will take place at cathode. And similarly the electron flow will be same as in galvanic cell or voltaic cell, that is from positive to negative. No, it is from positive to negative, that is it will flow from anode to cathode, okay. Electron will simply assume this type of cell also. Here also, if it is anode and this is cathode, then electron movement will be from anode to cathode. Electron will move from anode to cathode only, okay. There will be no change. Now we have to understand some more terms which we all know, that about conductors and insulators. So what are conductor? Conductors are simply the substances that allow passes of electricity through it are called conductors. Examples may be some metals, ionic compound, and ionic compound must be in fused state or in solution state. Graphite is also behave as conductor. Then group 11 and group 12 elements, okay. Then what about insulators? So insulator are simply the substance that does not allow passes of electricity through it are called insulators. So examples are rubber, plastic, dry wood, etc. So student, this is all about today's lecture. So we have discussed today about the topics which we have to learn, that is the electrochemistry, which we have studied, that is simply the conversion of electrical energy into chemical and chemical energy into electrical. Just we study these conversions, okay. Then what is electrochemical cells? So it is simply the cell, what it does, it simply converts chemical energy into electrical energy and electrical energy into chemical energy. It is simply a cell which perform the conversions. Then we have discussed about the electrolytic cell. So what is a electrolytic cell? So electrolytic cell is a cell which converts, what it converts simply the electrical energy, okay. That is, it converts the electrical energy into chemical. Electrical energy into chemical energy, okay. And now in our next term we will discuss about the electrode potential, the electrochemical series, and Nernst equation. So students, let us recall also what we have discussed. We have discussed what is electrochemistry. So electrochemistry is simply a branch of chemistry which deals with the interconversion of electrical energy into chemical and chemical energy into electrical. Then we have discussed about what is electrochemical cell. It is simply cell which perform the conversions. Then we have discussed about galvanic cell. So it is the cell which simply converts the chemical energy into electrical. And here we have understood the electrode sign, that is for Daniell cell or for galvanic cell, anode will be negative pole and here oxidation take place. Cathode will be positive pole and here reduction take place. An electron will flow from negative and to positive electrode, that is anode to cathode. Then we have discussed about electrolytic cell. Here what happens? The electrical energy is transformed into chemical energy, and for this the poles are just converted. That is at anode it is positive and here oxidation take place. At cathode it is negative, here reduction take place. And about the electron flow, it will flow from anode to cathode. Electron flow will not be changed. Then we have discussed conductor, that which conduct electricity, then insulator which do not conduct electricity. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you.